rise and shine.
Hook up, hey, my crew, hey, surf on, wave, pop it, sipping, acorn.
Today, I wanted to talk about maintaining a healthy, fitness focused lifestyle while living your life. Mainly working, because I feel like that is the biggest obstacle that people mention when they say, oh, but I can't do that because I work 9 to 5. Oh, I work early in the morning. Oh, I work late at night. Like, that's typically what people say is one of the main causes for them not to be gym focused or to live a healthy, balanced lifestyle. So I wanted to talk about things that I'm doing that are kind of working for me to see if maybe it's something that you want to do. And if not, that's okay, because you're a grown up and you can do whatever you want to do. So let's see. She's got her iPad. She's got her green juice. Let's go. Also, if this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Amara. I'm a girl that loves to go to the gym. She loves the Stairmaster. I've been taking fitness fairly seriously for the last year and a half, and I've lived multiple lives while doing all things fitness, as far as workouts, eating great, eating not great, going out, drinking, doing the whole thing. So I've got a little bit of experience under my belt. She's not a master by any means, but she's got some stories to tell, so I can relate to that. So those are my credentials. Let's go. The first thing that you need to think about when you are starting to toy with the idea of what does healthy look like for you is, what is your goal? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? Are you trying to lose fat? Are you trying to build muscle? Both? Are you trying to be the strongest person in the room? Are you trying to be super athletic and just overall look fit? Are you trying to be fast? What is it that you're trying to do? You have to know that, because then that's how you can kind of gauge what your training looks like throughout the week. Because if you don't know what you're doing, it's very overwhelming. I repeat, if you don't know what you're doing, it's very overwhelming, and it's super easy to get discouraged, because the second you get frustrated, you don't have a plan to fall on, you're just gonna not show up. And the only way that this works is you have to show up. Okay? There was this quote that I came across on Pinterest that said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Whoa. That kind of got me. Whoa. Hold on. Be nice. And I was like, wait, okay, but true though. If I don't make a plan for myself, and if I don't set myself up for success in that way, then the only option is to fail. That's the only option. So when you put it that way, having a plan for just about everything makes the most sense. So I'm a planner girl, okay? I have a little pocket-sized planner. I keep her in my purse. So when people are like, hey, are you free? No. This says no. Sorry. You know your goals. You know your schedule. Okay, now is the time we sit and make a plan. And I know you're going to say, but Amara, but I have to be there early in the morning. So when you get off, then what? But Amara, I have to go to work at night. So before 7 o'clock, what are you doing? Right. So in order to make this happen, you're gonna have to step out of your bubble. You're gonna have to be a little uncomfortable for a minute. It's not a forever thing, because once you get into a groove, it'll make sense. The hardest part though is going to be the planning. You have to be able to work around your schedule. Something that I'm telling myself a lot recently is that work is something that happens in my day. It is not my day. And I think shifting my mindset to being like, this is just something on the to-do list it's almost made it feel like I have so much more time in my day. Like, I'm not gonna say it's just a smooth, easy shift to where it's like, and now we're up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Whoa, you don't have to go to the gym every single day. I know that that is a lifestyle that's heavily pushed on the internet, is going to the gym all day, every day. You don't have to do all day, every day. You also don't have to be there for 4 hours. You can get a very effective workout in just 1 hour. Like, you can definitely meet your goals with only going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I will say though, you have to be really intentional about the kind of workout plan and the things you're doing, but that's a whole other discussion. But like, you can achieve your goals and only go to the gym 4 days a week. So when you put it that way, it feels like a more feasible task, right? Right. You have to plan, okay? You have to sit down and you don't have to be psycho like me and plan for the month, okay? I have all my Pilates classes for the month planned. I have my work planned. My YouTube schedule is already planned. Like, that's just how I operate, because if I don't operate that way, I'm doing nothing. Like, that's just the way the cookie crumbled for me. But maybe for you, you just need to look at the week. Sunday through Saturday, what is it that you're doing? When do you work? When do you have openings? That's all this is. And I know it may come off a little like, duh, how I'm saying it, but like, I also was somebody that said, oh, but I have to go to work, I can't do that. Huh? And don't let me find out that you're that person who says, oh, I can't go, but you be at the club popping tequila sodas, taking shots all night long, but you couldn't go to the gym? You couldn't go to the gym after work, but you up there standing on tables? Girl, I'm judging you. I'm judging you. The least you could have did was did your cardio before you got on that table. Minimum. Anyway, all I'm saying is if you plan accordingly, you can make magic happen. Like, you can maintain the lifestyle. Let's get into my second segment. I'm feeling fired up. Can you tell? Can you tell she's a little passionate about this? So, food. I think that maintaining a healthy lifestyle is not just about showing up in the gym, because I do think that, yes, the gym is a place where I am pushing myself physically, I'm pushing myself mentally. I love that I can like physically see results and it's rewarding in that aspect. But all of the work that you're putting in at the gym can only happen if you are eating and fueling your body properly outside of the gym. Are we here? Are we here? Okay, so what does that look like? What does that look like for the average person when it comes to food? First, I personally recommend with just smaller portions. I think that is the easiest way to intro this, because if you try to do the high protein, high fiber, low cal, no sugar, zero this, none of that, it's too much. It's really overwhelming. Like, even for somebody like myself who's been doing this for a minute, it's still overwhelming, because every 3 days they're telling you you can't eat that. That's bad for you. Girl, what? You just told me to buy this and now I can't. It's too much. So I personally, as a beginner, I would just start with eating smaller portions. That's it. That's all. And then once you've kind of gotten a good grasp on that, I would then start introducing or removing or substituting certain things in your diet. I would do it in baby steps. Instead of having 3 eggs in the morning, let's do some egg whites and 1 egg. Instead of having, crazy pancakes, maybe we just do some sourdough bread. Like, small little things here and there. The next thing, in regards to food, meal prep does not need to be complicated. Okay? I meal prep in bulk And then when it's time to make my lunch or my dinner, I can just mix and match, okay? I'm not forced to eat what's in this Tupperware because that gets old, literally and figuratively, really quickly. So I rather just have a couple carbs ready, some proteins ready, have veggies on hand, and then I can just kind of make my own little thing here. That to me is the easiest way to meal prep, because if you just have the options ready for you, you just plate it, beep, 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 put it in the microwave, enjoy, and it's done. And you know that the meal you just made, no matter how you mix it, dice it, slice it, mix it with whatever you've prepped on Sunday, you know it's a healthy option. You know it is something that fits within your macros, that aligns with your goal that we discussed at the beginning of the video, and you know that you are maintaining a healthy lifestyle. You see how this is coming together? Are you seeing this? Are you feeling this? Oh my gosh, because I'm feeling it. Meal prep also benefits, again, at work. If you meal prep your proteins and you pack your lunch the night before, you're guaranteed to maintain that lifestyle the next day. You're planning ahead because you made your lunch the night before. So then the next day you already know you can go to bed and knowing you've already won the next day. Whoa. The food you eat does not need to be overwhelming. You should not put yourself in a moment of distress trying to eat dinner, trying to plan for dinner, trying to figure out what I'm gonna have for breakfast. It should not be that complicated. I eat the same thing for breakfast dang near every single day. I have one egg, egg whites, a chicken apple sausage, I have a pear, and a yogurt bowl. I eat it every day, 50 grams of protein. I'm feeling full, I feel great, it's delicious. I eat the same thing every day. But that's because I want to. If I didn't want to eat the same thing every day, I could mix and match my breakfast options. No biggie. It shouldn't be complicated. This is supposed to be a lifestyle. We are not doing a 6-week program, okay? We are trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Keyword lifestyle. Meaning the decisions that you decide to commit to, you should be able to commit to for the rest of your life, okay? Give or take, but for the rest of your life. Like, you should not put yourself in fight or flight mode, okay? Trying to eat healthy or trying to go to the gym, because now you're doing too much, okay? And you're never going to, you're not going to succeed. You're setting yourself up for failure. The stuff you decide to commit to, you should be able to commit to for life, okay? You should be able to commit to going to the gym 3 to 4 days a week. You should be able to commit to that. Stuff that you're eating should be things that you enjoy. You should not turn your nose up in disgust at your dinner. Like, that's insane. Like, you're not going to succeed. Remember that goal at the top of the video that you were like, oh yeah, I want to do that. If you look at your dinner like a toddler looks at green beans, you're not going to win. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let me tell you, a healthy lifestyle is supposed to make you feel better, right? You're supposed to feel more energized. You're supposed to feel more positive overall. You're supposed to feel better, look better, all the things. A healthy lifestyle should not make you miserable because it's not healthy. That defeats the purpose, okay? With all of that being said, that's kind of how I feel about maintaining. I do think that it's definitely feasible. I do think it's going to take you, it takes a second to adjust. Like, I kind of had a pretty solid routine a few months ago, and then my work schedule changed and I've had to just work around it. It has its highs and it has its lows, but that's just kind of, that's just being a grown-up. That's just being a grown-up. But it's definitely possible. And I think if you're watching this video and if you're looking into it, it's clearly something that you want to do. So now you've done step 1, you've thought about it. Now we have to do step 2, and now we have to actually be proactive about it. So I hope that you took something away from this video. I hope that now we can together lock in, be focused, meet our goals, and feel great. And maybe even look great. Ooh, can't wait. So, with all of that being said, that's it. That's the tweet. And with that, I will see you when I see you.
Hey, my crew, hey, surf on wave. Have it, sipping acorn.